Thank you. We know the facts about A&E, the overcrowding, the trolleys, the risks and the dangers, and we know the knock-on effect which occurred, which were people didn't get treatment that they were waiting on, that was delayed because of the crisis. We know that there was warnings and there was a certainty that things were going to get worse, but we don't seem to be very good at prevention in this country, and there seem to be issues around Christmas and staffing problems which could have prevented the situation escalating. One of the reasons we know is delayed discharge to nursing homes, and this is at a time when there are nursing home beds unoccupied. We know another reason is people present at A&E with minor procedures which could be looked after by their doctor or in the primary care centre. So there is a solution there, and we know the solution is more investment in community services. We have a massive problem with addiction in this country, with alcohol and with drugs, and we do know that it's between a quarter and a fifth of beds in A&E and in hospitals that are taken up with people who have addiction issues. People who present at A&E, drink-fuelled or drug-fuelled or a mixture of both, are coming in with very, very challenging behaviour for staff, and they're also coming in causing great anxiety and stress, particularly for elderly people in A&E. Now, alcoholism addiction is an illness, and these people need treatment and they have to have treatment, but I do believe there is a need for a separate facility, because sometimes they just need a space to sleep off or be hydrated. And I want to acknowledge what Beaumont does, because they do try to link people in with services. I want to mention intellectual disability in A&E and how vulnerable these vulnerable people coming in there, particularly people with autism, because they're very sensitive to sounds, to noise, to lights. They can't cope with A&E. Equally, people with an intellectual disability, with ageing and the problems that come with ageing, because of the moratorium, because of the cutbacks, they're going in there. There's no registered intellectual disability nurse in A&E departments who could support these people. And equally, with the cutbacks, there's nobody from the community organisations who could act as a support for those people. So those two particular groups, I do think we have to go back and look at having the right staffing to support them.
Thank you. Deputy Philippe.